Hey, Dan Leach here again. So today I wanted to talk to you about a circumstance that sometimes does happen with some of our clients, some of our sellers, and actually even happened to us, to Colette and I with our house. So let me go into the details on that. Sometimes people wonder why the square footage that shows on the title report is different than what the square footage they actually have on their house. And the most simple response or answer to that is sometimes the title company doesn't get the information when you either add on or do some remodeling or do some changes to the house that sometimes the city doesn't transfer that information over the title, or sometimes the title gets it and it's not disseminated properly. So here's what we found, is that on the house that we currently live in, when we bought it, it was a much smaller house. I added on a significant amount of square footage. Everything was done on permit, it was through the city, it was finalized, and everything was good to go, at least we thought. And then we still kind of noticed that whenever we saw any information on Zillow or on the title information, that it was showing the original square footage and not the extra square footage that we had added onto the property. And we kind of thought, it'll just take a while and not to worry about it. About 10, 15 years went by, and we thought, well, this should be updated. So I went down to the county assessor's office to find out what was going on, and come to find out that they had received the information from the city. But for some reason, not quite sure why, somebody dropped the ball and it never actually got put into the system, which then of course it never got onto title. And that really is the biggest thing that does happen, is that somewhere along the line of people doing what they're supposed to do, somebody drops the ball and doesn't do what they're supposed to do. So what I do recommend, if you're planning on selling your house and there is that discrepancy, go down to the county assessor's office. You might want to check first to see at the city to see if the permits were actually final. And that's another big thing too. A lot of times you'll hire a contractor. The contractor will come out to the property, do the work, and they'll actually pull permits. Originally, they'll go ahead and have the permits paid for and pull the permits. But then when it comes time to get the final inspection, they either forget to call for final inspection, they maybe get lazy, not quite sure all the time what really is the reason why, but it doesn't happen. And so then what happens is, because there was never a final, those permits expire. And most of the time the sellers never even know about it. The owner doesn't even know that the permits have expired, because they just assume everything is good and the contractor did what they were supposed to do. So in that situation, go down to the city, find out if the additions were actually finalized, and if not, then you'll have to talk to them about their procedure to get those finalized. But if they were finalized and for some reason somebody just did not get things pushed on over to the county, then your next step is to go over to the county assessor's office and ask them to look it up, and then they should be able to give you more information. And of course, at that point, get it all taken care of so that you will, everything will be copacetic, and the actual amount that you added on will be consistent with what it's showing on title. So that's pretty much it for right now. If you are planning on buying or selling, especially if you're planning on selling, hey, give us a call. Dan Leach, Colette Leach. We're here for you all the time. 626-806-9610, 626-806-9614. Give us a text, call. We're here for you. Till next time, this is Dan Leach. Talk to you soon.